back to my channel. Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today. I have not filmed in a little while. Things have been kind of crazy. I've been taking time to focus on me, myself, and I. Mostly spiritual wise, but I wanted to give you guys kind of a planner update, what's going on, so you guys aren't in the dark. If you follow my Instagram, you kind of have an idea, but not really and in depth. So, I have 3 planners that I'm using pretty, what's the word? Consistently right now. Mostly these 2. This is my rings. This is turning into my family planner. I had plans on an A5, but this just developed. I was trying to kind of use it as a going back into more structured planner. I've been in astrology for 4 months now, and I really love the astrology B6 so much that I'm going to go back to it pretty soon, full time. But I want to kind of share what my thoughts are and what I'm doing now. So this is my family planner for now. It's more on the extreme functional side. Like, there's not really anything pretty or cute in here. We've got goal planning. I'll do a more in depth if you're interested once it develops a little more. I've got projects for the home that are gonna go here. Anything like home based that needs to go into grave detail will go in here. Now I do have a monthly that keeps up with a lot of my like PT, physical therapy, anything kind of doctor related, because I'm gonna need I'm gonna need this in the future for going back to work. I'm gonna need proof of everything that I've done. So this is the way I'm doing it, using Marcia Hobonichi's monthly, and I'm also using a weekly. Now I have my pain trackers that I've been doing. I didn't do that this week. I've been playing around with the Hobonichi weeks a little more this week, and I'm gonna be kind of sticking with that as my everyday carry, because it's lightweight and easy to take with me, and I don't feel naked, because if I don't take a planner with me, I feel incredibly naked. I feel insecure about it, because I am one of those that have to write everything down in order to remember anything. But I have a bullet system that you're gonna notice that's consistent through all 3 of my planners. So I keep track of that, what's going on in the week, like the main events and things. So I do have to plan quite a bit. The fact that I'm home more, it makes it a little easier. I have daily pages, but I haven't been using them in here. I've slowed down on daily pages for a little while. I love my spiral decks. Doesn't that look nice in here? Isn't it just beautiful? Those crisp white pages and that nice dark spiral decks. Love it. Yeah, I went into like bullet mode. I'm not really using this for dailies right now. But this daily section is going to probably turn into like my project section, like planning out my projects and everything. And then I have trackers, cleaning trackers in the back. So I have this monthly here that I've just kind of given up on, because I was tracking certain things I'm now tracking in my Hobonichi weeks. This is going to turn into monthly detailed cleaning lists, and then this is my yearly cleaning list, and then I've also got like my social media categorized, but I have that in my Hobonichi week, so I'll share that with you. I'm not doing anything with my angel numbers or gratitude in here, but I will be doing something else with those. And then I've got my cleaning list here for the like weekly, if I really need to really get to work and clean like a little each day, which I already do. Then I've got that. So for example, if we had like an event or something at the house and I needed to do that, I would. But the thing is, I'm not going to be doing that for a while. So that's what this is being used for. Put it away. I pull it out a couple times a week now, maybe 3 times a week. Sometimes more, it depends. This is my B6. It's more of my spiritual planner. I'm wanting to go back to it as an everyday daily planner. So I am going to do that. Here's March. I decided to not do all the pretty papers and stuff, although I'll probably go ahead and add some in front of March. I just basically have, I think I've flipped through this before, I believe, but basically I've got like gratitude, angel numbers that I see. As you can tell, I haven't been keeping up with those. Bible verses, spiritual highlights, daily spiritual signs. Haven't been really keeping up with that. And then a daily journal, which I've been keeping up with notes and stuff like that. I've kind of taken a break from my planners in general the past few days because I've just needed some focus. We're going through a lot, so just like everybody in this country and the world are going through a lot of things. I've been very, very exhausted recently. I don't know. So I'll do an update on this, but I plan on going back to my dailies with this because I love it so much. But my everyday carry, you guys have not seen a flip of this just yet. I'm really, really loving this as an everyday carry and forward planning. I've been using this since the end of January. It's just sloppy forward planning, but now I've kind of glammed it up a bit, and it's my wallet, and I really have been enjoying that because it's not so bulky like a personal size, although it's not much smaller than a personal size. It's not as heavy because I don't have a mega weeks. I just have, I don't even know what this one's called. It has like the white stripe. It was given to me, maybe the sneaker. I don't really know. It's soft covered. I like that. I have little booklets to add in the back, which are very, very thin. I love that. I don't use a lot of washi tape and things. I do, but not a lot. I stamp in this. So I have like my basic wallet up here. Everything from like my money going in here, and then like my savings will go in here. Obviously nothing's in there right now. My cards, I need to add my business card in here, but I have not yet. I need to go ahead and do that, but I haven't really been anywhere. This bunny was given to me by the person that gave me this Gilio. I have always wanted one of these bunnies. Oh my gosh. And it matches so perfectly. Like, I had the bow already, so I just added it to her, and I put her on some cute vellum. This vellum piece, actually, if you look close enough, what's this on it? Hold on. Something got on my vellum. Oh well. But if you look close enough, it actually has like little candies and coffees on there. They're very faint. They're in white and hearts. Right up my alley. But anyway, yeah, so that stays there, my little friend. I finally got a cover on cover. I got this from Etsy, and actually the girl is like not expensive. Probably the cheapest one I found out there, and it's super, 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 super well made. It has the pin loop built in, and it is just a basic cover, but she adds, you can customize it with your name, and I did that, and I'm very happy because it's not too big where it doesn't fit into my Gilio. Okay, so the paper represents my spiritual guides, I guess you could say. My entire like life, anytime I felt, prayed or looked out and just felt that certain something, there was a cardinal or a blue jay hanging out tweeting at me. Tweet, MFer, like even at like 3 a.m. it's tweeting at me. So I'm followed by these two types of birds. So when I saw this paper in my stash, some of you may not know that are new. Welcome, by the way. I recently had a huge de-stash, like KonMari style. Like, I don't have a lot of anything left because I'm just no longer crafting really. I like to do my planners and stuff, but and I'll do some journaling, but as far as like crafting, I just don't do. I paint more than anything. But anyway, so I actually have this paper there. I've already had this die cut. Thought it was cute. It's kind of fitting. Um, just a little bit of spiritual inspiration. All this stuff is pretty much happy mail from people. This card came with this beautiful paper clip, the only dangly paper clip I really have in my planner right now, or at all. It's a cross, so it means something to me. So I just kind of decked this out for spiritual guidance. This was given to me in another happy mail. This was hand written. Love that. I cannot write like that. Jesus loves me dearly. And then pray more, worry less. And then the angels. And then, I don't know, it just reminds me of me and my husband. Obvious. These are translucent. You can see through them. I really, really like these. And I love all the different colors. I wish they had muted colors. I was really looking for muted colors. I'm not really into the bright, bright, bright stuff. I'm more of neutral, rich tones, but it's all good. I didn't get a sticker kit for this. I seriously just highlighted it and wrote the name of the month over it and used some cute stickers and stuff. I'm using this section to kind of track, at first it was from money, which but to track like my sick days, holidays, swim lessons, things like that, the things that I need to look at before it's like a quick glance when I'm scheduling something. I need to update this page because of the virus. We're gonna be out of school until like the 14th. My monthlies are pretty straightforward. They are forward planning. I do have some highlighting going on to indicate my daughter's spring break, and then my sick days, and then my spring break, things like that. Things have changed, so I'm actually going to add the coronavirus thing because my daughter's out until the 14th. Crazy, I know. I do stamp instead of sticker. I have some washi, but it's very papery, which is my favorite kind of washi. So it's very thin, but everything you see here is pretty much stamped, except for this is a sticker, and those are stickers. But I either draw it, have papery type washi, or stamp. And this goes on the week that I'm on. So let's go ahead and move it down. St. Patty's Day is Tuesday. I've closed down the pool as well. First off, of my injury. Secondly, because of the virus. It's just, kind of not safe. But we're okay. So I don't do anything really with the other months. I know what kind of washi tape I'm going to use. It's all going to be from the same samples that I have. But you never know how I want to set it up. I used to, with my monthlies, I would use the sidebar and I'd use the bottom as a tracking. I'd use this for tracking, and then this is like a weekly task list, cleaning list. So I actually still may do probably not. But anyway, after that, you've got my vision board, if you will, or inspiration board. This year I'm focusing more on my faith than anything, or at least trying to, and this just represents that. It'd take me a while to break down everything, but I have some things going on, and then I have some journaling here because I started using this at the end of January. I had some pages and I just covered up the dates, but now, since I'm using it more seriously and as an everyday carry, I'm actually using the leftover pages as a monthly goals and inspiration and gratitude. So this side would be gratitude, this side would be goals and focus and inspiration. So I have an AM PM routine over here. Probably will cover that up. Who knows? I just stamp to give some, fun pattern, and this is kind of how it looks blank. So I have it up until August. So the other pages of this will be put into the back. So that is if I make it till August in this. I think I will, though, because I can use it functionally, and that's why I have it. So this was the first week I started using it. Now I will say, if you see any of these, it's to cover private information. But I backtracked or backplanned a bit just to try some different layouts and see what I could use my Post-its for, things like that. And that's really nice to have so I can look back. I have some different layouts here. Let's see. This is a categorized list for each day. I like that a lot. I even did 1 week of a word a day, but this is where I experienced one of my favorite layouts, which is this is a timed 30-minute increment timed, and it doesn't take up a lot of space. I did a journaling style, like a memory for each day. And then this is the week I really started using it extremely well and functionally. Put the dates, the weather on this side. I still am doing this. I'm pretty much cutting it down the middle on this side. Events and places I need to go, errands, things like this. And then on this side, day-specific tasks. Now, I did do a journaling bit here on the first half of the week, and then I did a categorized task list the rest, and then I did a half week of happy tracker. I talk a lot about that with my B6 Psychology, but this is this week, and this week I am doing, like I said, I kind of separated. This side is like the events and stuff, basically my stuff, my daughter's stuff, and then this is my basically top 3 or 4 of the week, and then the weather here. And I actually stamped it and had 3 dots that I stamped for like top 3, but then I ended up using it differently and decided to put the weather, which I need to add here. Down here I stamped this grid for my mood tracker. So it has a black is depressed and sick, blue is calm and okay, brown is anxious, and red is amazing. And I just use my Coletto the most with this, and I really have been enjoying that. And I did a timed daily this way. So this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And basically I fill it in. And since my days have been spent mostly at home, I tend to have a full color all the way down. So I'm using my beautiful page flags, my vellum flags. So I need to kind of back plan a little bit. This is Saturday. Today is Sunday. And like I said, I haven't been planning the past couple of days, really, just kind of taking a break. So I'll be back planning. Now, next week, I'm going to do a plan with me next week, but a sneak peek, I already have some set up. So I already decided to do the 30-minute increment schedule, but this was before I realized that this is before I realized that we'd be out of school and things like that. Now, I was already going to be out, but never mind. So I have a little more I need to set up on this, but I don't really pre-plan any because my needs change from week to week. So now in the back, if you go to this black sparkle tab, this is my, I just covered this side of the paper. But this is my index for my notes section. Now, like I said, this is not a mega weeks, so I don't have a lot of note section, but I am utilizing them. So in between these 2 pages, I have my important information like passwords and stuff. Waiting on list to buy list. I've gotten everything that I wanted to buy, and I'm over it. I'm done. The only thing I lack is an A6 Appunto or an A6 jelly cover. I really don't carry either one. I prefer the Appunto, of course, but I'm not buying anything for a while until my bills are paid. I am a Gillio fan. It's a curse. I'm still waiting on my B6 to get here. Ears for God, just some inspirational information, notes, lists, if you will. And then my tracker. I have the tracker for the whole year, set it up. I've stamped or washi to design. I just basically can track whatever I want, and that's what I'm doing here, is track my sleep, water, all that mess. I'm happy tracking a little bit. I'm gonna probably add a happy tracker each week because it's a little more fun that way, and then I can back plan if I need to in this tracker. Kind of helps me keep up. But ever since using the weeks, which definitely I've been doing for a little while, I mean, this is March. I used it all through February, the whole month of February. So I really am enjoying it this way. But you can see I just used a mild liner to kind of put the color down and then stamped over it with a sticker. If I messed up, I'd use washi. The highlighted stripes are my Monday. Ta-da. Now, for my notes section, this is my categorized social media list. So anytime it's a tracker, so anytime I post something, I should be putting it here. And I have 2 pages for the year because, to be honest, I don't post that much. And these grids, the Hobonichi grid is very, very tiny. And then video ideas, 2 pages for that. Even if I don't end up doing the idea, at least I can write them down somewhere. And then I have my family goals for the year and my favorite verses, and then some pre-stamped list pages. So basically what I do is decorate the top with mild liner and stamp, and then stamp the flag at the bottom for the title. I've got a couple of sheets of things in the back, covered up most of the stuff in the back, and then I have one of those little Hobonichi booklets in here where I have a next action list and my daily, my tracking keys and my daily task list. So basically it's a bullet system. It's nothing special. I'm ready to move on to the next page to start over and make it look neat. They have that line. This is, like I said, Hobonichi, so it's set up with that line right here. So I'm going to be writing a task on this side and then maybe make this a categorized checklist on this side. We'll see how it goes. In the back, I have some note pages for grocery lists. I don't have anything else except my Gillio cards for this planner in the zipper pocket, and that's it. I use a Coletto in the Hobonichi weeks more than I use a fountain pen. It writes really tiny and it doesn't smear, and I really like that. Unfortunately, my favorite pen, the Dr. Grip gel pen, does smear, so can't really do much of on-the-go writing with that, but I keep it in my purse anyway to make sure I have it to sign papers and things. But I have this baby and it works great. So that is it. Like I said, I use this as a wallet. It's self-explanatory. And here, did I show y'all what I use this? It's basically stickers and page flags and then important papers in the back, and that's it. So that's my everyday carry. That's my updated system. Like I mentioned, I kind of want to do my daily plans and journaling back in my B6 Stayology, and I have another Stayology ready to go for the same purpose, so like notes and things like that. But my next Stayology I plan to keep very thin. I have it here ready to go in my Malden. So it's ready. It's very thin. I'm hoping that I'll probably keep it in the Malden because it stays thin. I think with it being in here, there's gonna be just too much room and stuff. So I'll probably just leave that in here. We'll see how it goes. So thank you for watching, and until next time, I love you so much. Bye.